What would happen if I just told you, hey, the midterms is about a few days ahead, and probably the best thing that you can do for now is to forget about it. Yeah, it's just a normal test. You'll pass it anyway. Just don't waste your time in studying. You're doing fine without it. And if my words make you think for a while, it means that you have been caught into reverse psychology. Hello everyone! I hope you have an awesome day today. And the topic for this video is about reverse psychology. So, I bet all of you have already been to a museum, right? And usually inside the museum, there will be a sign that says, don't touch. Yeah. But oftentimes, especially as a kid, it will just make us wonder, what would happen if I touch it? And it would just come to it and touch it. Yeah, I know, we all have been there before, because that's what kids do. Or another example, let's say when you're going back from the museum, and then you pass through a park. And at that park, there's another sign that says, don't step on the grass. But again, that will just make us wonder, why? And then we just step on it. Yeah, I know, it may look like we all grow up as a rebellious kid that disobey any rule that comes to us, right? But actually, there's a real science behind this behavior. There's a theory that defines what's going on in our psychological realm. And it is a reverse psychology. Well, I'm not a psychologist, nor a student of psychology faculty, but I've been seeing this concept in many bases in our lives. So, after doing some research to learn more about this, I can finally figure out what this reverse psychology is about and the implementation of this reverse psychology. So basically, reverse psychology is a technique of persuading others to do something by telling them the opposite. Like what I just did at the beginning of this video. I persuade you to study and prepare for your exam by telling you not to do so. Because that will make you think, why the exam is not so important, and therefore we should forget about it. And the effectiveness of reverse psychology is based on the reactance theory. So this theory states that when people feel like they are losing their sense of self-control, they will take it back by doing what they were told they couldn't or shouldn't do. This theory assumes that there's a free behavior in every person's mind, which is a freedom of making a choice. And when we are told not to do something, or when we are given an instruction to that particular thing, we feel our freedom of choice become restricted. For example, when you're on your own, you're free to do whatever you want. Watching a movie, playing video games, stalking on a person that you admire. But when you're told to do something, for example to study for the exam, your freedoms become limited, and this limitation can cause us discomfort. Now, discomfort can motivate you to fight back, to regain that freedom of choice. So that's what's going on inside our psychological realm relating to this reverse psychology. But actually, this reverse psychology has been implemented in many bases in our lives. For example, in therapy. So, therapists usually avoid telling their patient to do something to avoid the limitation of their choice. Instead, they give their patients the option about pros and cons relating to their problems. So that will make them think about their action without having a feeling of their freedom becomes limited. But other than in therapy and medication, reverse psychology can also be found in education to motivate the student to study and do their assignment. But I believe that the most use of reverse psychology can be found in marketing. I have seen a book in a bookstore that has a cover titled, "A Book That You Really Don't Want to Read." And that's not a good use of reverse psychology. Now, there are still plenty other examples of reverse psychology out there. And if you still don't believe me, just go out and find one for yourself. There are plenty of them. So, I hope you learned something about reverse psychology from this video. And if you're still curious to know more about this topic, you can browse it on the internet. And once again, thank you very much for watching, and definitely don't press that like button. And don't you dare to subscribe, right? Bye.